This tutorial will demonstrate the basic steps required to find and select students in DegreeWorks so that you can review their degree audits. Topics for this tutorial include the DegreeWorks landing page, entering a student ID directly, and using the Find tool to search for students using a variety of search and filtering tools. When you access DegreeWorks through Banner Self-Service, you will be taken to the DegreeWorks landing page. One exception to this, if you are an advisor who is or was an Athens State student, you may be taken directly to your own degree audit. But the options for selecting or finding students described in this tutorial are also available to you there. Students will not see the landing page. They will be taken directly to their own audit. On the landing page, you will see some customizations that identify DegreeWorks with Athens State. There is also a statement about the privacy of student records, reminding users that they must be aware of regulations pertaining to access and release of student records. Of course, the easiest way to get to the audit for a particular student is by entering the student's ID directly. Just type the student's ID in the Student ID window. When you press Enter, the audit for that student will load. Note that you cannot enter a student name here, but you will be able to using the Find tool. Oftentimes, you may not know the student ID, or you may want to search for a group of students so that you can review their audits during a single session. For example, you might want to look at the audits for all students that entered in spring 2014 and who are majoring in biology. This is where the Find tool is useful. Just click on the Find icon and the Find window will open. When the Find window opens, you will see a variety of filtering categories and pull-downs. For this tutorial, we will concentrate on using the catalog term and major search options. However, all filtering options can be used individually or in combination. Since the student databases contain a lot of students who have already completed their degrees, a common filtering option will be to narrow students down by selecting a catalog term, which is essentially the first semester that the students enrolled at Athens State. If a student has been moved to a later catalog for any reason, the catalog term will be the semester or year that they were moved to. Click on the catalog term pull-down. You are going to see a lot of terms since they are in the database. But please keep in mind that at this time, detailed program audits can only be seen for students whose catalog term is fall 2013 or later. For students whose catalog term is earlier, an audit page will display that indicates DegreeWorks is not currently configured for this catalog. Just select a term by clicking on it. You probably don't need to view audits for every student that entered in fall of 2013, so you probably want to filter students by major or minor. Note that all majors that are or were active in any catalog terms and that are configured in DegreeWorks will show up in the major pull-down. For this example, let's select English Language Arts. You can also add additional filters if you wish, such as class level, minor, or student status. Once you select a major and other repeatable filters from the center column, they will show up in the Search Criteria box. Now that you have selected a catalog term and major, you can search for students who meet these parameters. Just click on Search. Whoops, no students were found. This can happen for two reasons. It could be the major was not active during the catalog term selected, which is the situation in this case since the English Language Arts option was not active until fall 2014. The other reason might be that no students enrolled in the major during the term selected. Click OK. You could try a different catalog term, but if you want to try a different major with the same catalog term, First, you need to remove the filter for the first major you selected before selecting another. Or the search will look for students that fit the criteria for both majors. Click on the major you previously selected to highlight it, and then click Remove. Then select another major to search on, and then you can click Search. If you search on a term and a major where students are found, they will appear at the bottom of the Find window. ID numbers and names have been obscured for this tutorial. The window gives you some basic information about each student who met your search criteria. Note that all of the left-hand boxes are initially checked. You can narrow down your list of students by clicking Uncheck All. You can then check boxes only for the students whose audits you want to review. Once you have your list of students narrowed down, you can click on OK, and you will be taken to the audit for the first student on your list. This concludes the tutorial for finding students in DegreeWorks. You are invited to view other available tutorials that will help you make the most out of using DegreeWorks.